Wildlife Lens TV, WLTV original documentary. Title: Rhinoceros Titan of the Time. Chapter 3: Mating Gestation. The long road to birth. For over a year, the mother carries a future that the world may never see. Opening sequence, the rarest moment. In the wild, survival is visible. Predators hunt. Storms rage. Horns clash. But reproduction is invisible. It happens quietly, rarely, and under enormous pressure. For the rhinoceros, mating is not instinctive abundance. It is a calculated risk. Every pregnancy demands time. Every birth demands sacrifice. And every calf is born into a world that may already be closing in on it. This is the story of the longest wait in the life of a rhino. Scene 1: A life of solitude. Rhinos are not social breeders. Most of their lives are spent alone, wandering vast territories, communicating through scent rather than sound. This solitude creates a problem. How do two animals, each weighing over a ton, find each other at the exact moment reproduction is possible? The answer lies beneath the surface of the land. Dung piles, carefully placed. Urine sprayed across grasses. Chemical messages left behind, like invisible signposts. To humans, the savanna seems empty. To a rhino, it is filled with information. Scene 2: Female readiness, biological timing. Female rhinos reach sexual maturity between 5 and 7 years of age. But maturity does not mean readiness. Ovulation cycles are infrequent. Hormonal windows are short. And environmental stress. Drought, hunger, human disturbance can delay reproduction entirely. A female may only be receptive for a few days at a time. Miss that window, and the opportunity disappears for months, sometimes years. In the wild, timing is everything. Scene 3: The male's search. Males mature later, often not until 8 to 10 years old. But maturity alone is not enough. A male must earn breeding rights through strength, territory, and dominance. He patrols relentlessly, memorizing the chemical signatures of females, tracking changes so subtle they escape every human sense. When he finds a receptive female, the approach is slow, deliberate, and dangerous. Scene 4: Courtship is conflict. Rhino courtship is not tender. It is a test. The female often runs. She charges suddenly. She turns without warning. This is not fear. It is evaluation. She measures his endurance, his reflexes, his willingness to persist without retreat. Courtship can last days, even weeks. Repeated chases, mock battles, moments of calm followed by explosive aggression. Only a male, strong enough to withstand this trial, earns acceptance. Scene 5: When courtship turns violent. Rivals rarely step aside. Male rhinos fight with full force, horns colliding like battering rams. muscles straining against armor-thick skin. These battles leave scars for life. Broken horns. Deep wounds. Occasionally fatal injuries. Yet this brutality is not chaos. It is selection. Only the strongest genes move forward. Only resilience is rewarded. Nature is not cruel. It is uncompromising. Scene 6. Mating itself. When mating finally occurs, it is brief compared to the effort it required. But success is never guaranteed. Even after mating, conception may fail. The female may not ovulate. Stress may interrupt implantation. Environmental conditions may interfere. When conception does succeed, the cost is enormous. Scene 7. A slow species in a fast-changing world. A female rhino gives birth only once every 2.5 to 5 years. This slow reproductive pace evolved in a world without humans. Today, it is a liability. Every adult killed represents decades of lost potential. There is no quick recovery, no rapid rebound. For rhinos, extinction moves faster than birth. Scene 8. Gestation. 16 months of silence. Gestation lasts 15 to 16 months, one of the longest among land mammals. Why? Because rhino calves are not born helpless. Inside the womb, bones harden, muscles thicken, the nervous system matures. At birth, the calf must be ready to stand, to walk, to follow. There is no nest. No hiding place. Preparation must be complete before the first breath is taken. Scene 9. Pregnancy under threat. Pregnancy does not protect. Poachers do not wait. Predators do not hesitate. Drought does not care. A pregnant female must still fight, still forage, still remain vigilant. Her body carries 2 lives, and the weight shows. Yet she walks on, closing the unborn future. For more than a year, the future moves silently beneath thick skin. Unseen, uncelebrated, unprotected. But hope does not need witnesses to exist. Somewhere in the vastness of the savannah, a heartbeat is growing stronger. And soon, the wait will end. Enjoying this documentary? Like, share, drop a comment. Where survival begins. A calf is not born into safety. It is born into protection. Scene 10. The final hours. After 16 months of waiting, the end arrives quietly. There is no warning cry, no gathering crowd, no shelter. The mother withdraws, instinctively seeking space, not help. Birth for a rhino is not a celebration. It is a vulnerability. Scene 11. Labor in the wild. Labor can last several hours. The mother remains standing for much of it. Lying down is dangerous in open terrain. There are no midwives. No second chances. The calf must emerge correctly. Front legs first, head tucked. A mistake here means death for both. And yet, generation after generation. The process continues, unbroken by time. Scene 12. First breath, first stand. Within minutes, the calf breathes. Within an hour, it must stand. This is not ambition. It is necessity. A calf that cannot rise, cannot follow. A calf that cannot follow will not survive. The mother waits patiently, nudging, guiding, guarding. Her body forms a wall between the calf and the world. Scene 13. Imprinting, a bond for life. In the first hours, a bond forms that will define survival. The calf imprints on the mother. Her scent, her movements, her rhythm. From this moment on, distance is danger. The calf stays close to her side, often walking just ahead of her front legs, protected by her mass, guided by her presence. This bond is not emotional alone. It is tactical. Scene 14, MILK, growth learning. Rhino milk is rich and dense, fueling rapid early growth. The calf nurses for up to 2 years, sometimes longer. But food is only part of learning. The mother teaches without teaching. Where to graze, where to drink, when to flee, when to stand ground. Every movement is a lesson. Scene 15, a moving fortress. A mother rhino is among the most dangerous animals in Africa. With a calf at her side, her tolerance disappears. She charges vehicles. She confronts predators. She does not bluff. Lions, hyenas, even elephants learn quickly to keep their distance. The calf learns something else. Fear has limits when protection is absolute. Scene 16, the long childhood. Rhino calves remain with their mothers for 2 to 4 years. During this time, the mother will not mate again. Her body chooses investment over reproduction. Only when the calf is strong, independent, and aware does separation begin. It is gradual, unspoken, final. Scene 17, separation risk. The first days alone are the most dangerous of all. No shield, no guide, no warning. Many young rhinos do not survive this transition. Those that do carry forward everything the mother gave them. Strength, awareness, resilience. Scene 18, why every calf matters. For a species that reproduces this slowly, every calf is priceless. Not symbolic. Not emotional. Biological. One lost calf represents decades erased. Protection is not optional. It is survival. Closing sequence. The line continues. The mother will one day disappear into memory. But what she gave will walk the land long after. As long as calves are born, as long as bonds are formed, the line continues, and hope remains. End of chapter 3. The story of the rhino is not over. It is still being born. Join WLTV for the final chapter 4, Rhino, Epic Battles of the Wild, Threats, Poaching, Human Conflict, Conservation, Hope, the Future.
No.